The other factor here is that because it looks like the Somali population in Minnesota, the Somali immigrant population may have been involved in some way.
Yeah, I don't think that's up for debate.
Wow, why am I not surprised? The Democrat media has been completely ignoring the massive Somalian fraud story. And this is what we finally get. By now, I'm sure you've heard the story about Somalians defrauding the Minnesotan taxpayer to the tune of billions of dollars. But you may not have heard that a citizen journalist named Nick Shirley has recently uncovered another massive scandal.
This is what happens when they target communities for their own benefit. This is what happens when they scapegoat. And this is what happens when they no longer hide the idea of white supremacy.
Now we're being followed by the Somalis. This is another daycare center, absolutely no signage, and there's no footprints in the snow of children playing outside. $5 million within the past
5.9 million in 2 years. 5.9 million they received in 2 years. That facility right there.
And now we have a group of Somalis telling us in our vehicle right now.
From this daycare center, we headed over to the infamous Quality Learning Center, which actually spells Quality Leering Center on the outside of their sign. That's how blatant this fraud is here at this daycare.
Don't open up!
So this is Quality Leering Center. I meant to say Quality Learning Center.
Don't open up!
They said they spelt learning wrong.
Here. Don't open up!
How do you have ice here, ma'am? I'm literally a YouTuber.
Don't open up!
Let's check out this clip from MSNOW and the New York Times far-left certified nutcase Mara Gay, suggesting this is all a made-up problem to benefit the far right.
But I'm gonna go with my instinct on this one. Saddle up, partner.
Sure. So these were funds that were meant to go to help feed hungry people during the COVID pandemic, to help keep people in their homes who were at risk of homelessness. So first of all, if there is fraud there, that should be fully investigated, no matter where it is, whether it's in a Democratic-led state, a Republican-led state. I mean, let's pull back. So absolutely, it should be investigated. The question is, why is this a priority in a different kind of way? The politicization of the DOJ and the FBI is undeniable.
Well, if it's undeniable now, then it was undeniable when the Democrats used our justice system to persecute their political opponents just before an election.
No, that was different.
So whether they are reliable narrators is the big question. And this is what happens when you weaponize and politicize federal agencies that are not meant to be, politicized.
No shit, genius.
I still fail to see how prosecuting these Somalian criminals is political at all. In fact, these investigations and prosecutions started under Biden.
And I think the American people are right to ask the question, well, can we trust you? And that's a sad thing to say as an American. Let's recall, too, that there's also other scandals in other states. For example, the Mississippi welfare scandal. And this is not unique to politics. Americans know that. But of course, the other factor here is that because it looks like the Somali population in Minnesota, the Somali immigrant population may have been involved in some way, those people are being scapegoated, and that community is being scapegoated in a way that certainly serves the far right.
Of course!
Holy shit! How did I know it was gonna be our fault again?
Because it's almost the same.
Unreal. It's quite literally like the ISIS meme. They stole and are currently stealing billions from the hardworking American taxpayer. And give me a break. It's not like Somalians or their leaders are even trying to hide it.
قضية إلهام معها قضية إلهام معها قضية مينيسوتا معها قضية غير مريكان قضية إلهام وقضية صومالية.
Hi, I'm Ubah Kadere. I'm a single black immigrant mother and homeowner in the unincorporated area of Renton, and I'm running for King County Council in District 9.
laakiin waxyaabihii aan u ololeynay oo u taageernay gudoomiyaha waxaa kamid ahaa gobolka Minnesota 30 sano ku dhawaad baan deganahay hal qof oo Afrikaan ah oo gudoomiye gobolku xil sare u magacaabay ma jirin suuqaasna aynu joognay waan gartay laba marna oo in la magacaabo kaliye waxa rabnaa waxtarka gobolka maadaama oo wax soo galitaankiisa aanu qayb ka nahay nacfigiisana waa inuu gobolka dadka Soomaaliyeed soo gaaro waxaa jirta in jirin hay-ada Soomaaliyeed ama bulshada Soomaaliyeed wasaaradaha gobolka mid kamid ah oo xataa $100,000 taariikhda ka soo gashay gudoomiyaha Tim Walz ka hor
si wanaagsan
inaysan jirin 2024 ugu yaraan dad ka badan 100,000 oo qof ay soo galeen waxay ahayd wax la taaban karo guul ay ahayd waxaan kaloo runtii jira in dawladda Mareykanku xukuumadda hadda ahayd xukuumadda ugu taageerada badneed taariikhda wadanka Soomaaliya iyo dawladda Soomaaliya
policies how can the politics in Somalia can be resonate what we have here in the United States the democracy that we have how can you help us be a better country and build back what we used to have back in long time ago so hopefully we will be able to help our country, our former country, Somalia.
What is this? Some kind of reparations for what happened during Black Hawk Down? The fact that it's happening right here in my hometown blows me away and makes me feel like I should be out there investigating. But it is dangerous, so I'm not quite sure. Let me know what you all think in the comments, and if you made it this far, you might as well hit that like button and subscribe. I do post on a regular basis, so make sure to keep checking back for more. Thanks a lot.